Hello everyone, welcome back to MTX Mototrax. I'm Aesthetic, and with me again is United Movie Maker.
Hey y'all!
And Jersey Jimmy.
Intro!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Today
man.
we are going to the last tier of the motocross events, MX 250 Master. And if you saw the Supercross 250 Master video, even though it's the same engine class, it is a lot harder than both the East and West events. It's all 8 tracks back to back to back to back. So no taking a break in the middle of it. You need a top tier bike, a prototype bike with a lot of the upgrades.
Oh man, speaking of top tier, did you see Ezra Lusk at that start?
No, I didn't.
He just rocketed out of the fucking gate.
Yeah. The AI is, well, it's the final event, so they're as tough as it can be, which kind of often means being superhuman.
Yeah.
You know, getting perfect starts, going around corners perfectly. Like, you'll never see them sliding around. Like, so you gotta...
Gets a bit fishy.
Yeah. So you gotta keep up. You gotta play nearly perfectly. And this is going to be really frustrating for you. I know it was for me.
Magnetic turns.
Supercross 250, I did, after like 40 minutes, a few restarts on each. Motocross 250, you'll notice I didn't even try with the Kawasaki bike because I knew that it wouldn't be good enough. And while things start out okay, you'll see I soon get to a point where I need to restart over and over and over because I need as many points as I can get.
Jeez. So, okay, this is your final run, right? This is like, you win first place at the end?
I think so.
Okay.
Or I finish.
Sorry, spoilers.
I mean, okay, so, and I want to say to viewers of the channel, like, I know that, pretty kind of often whenever I have a complaint, I do try to balance it. I try to go like, okay, well, I had this issue, but blah blah blah. But I'm not going to do that for this. This is too hard. Okay, it's too hard a progression from what came before to this. Like, if this is some super top tier difficulty tier, I don't think the game explained that well enough. Like 125, beginner, you start in, you do decent, and then for me at least, the 250 West, 250 East, I was still able to keep up. I was still able to get it. Like, that Devil's Gate event was kind of way too hard, but I was then able to get through without too much trouble. But this is, like, so sudden a change. And I get that it's the last event. It should be the toughest. But it's too big a gap. And again, I haven't played this for weeks. I'm not a master at this, alright? I got to this point through the natural progression of playing the game for the first time.
Honestly,
yeah.
I've been playing this game for a long time, and even I have trouble with this. Like, I usually finish, like, third or second. Like, I can get
overall?
first. Yeah, overall. I can get first on a good day, but, yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah, like, you're seeing some restarts here. Maybe even some that aren't that far in, but I know I've already fucked up too much. There's a bit of rubber banding, but not a ton.
It's like speed running. You make one mistake, you're fucked.
Yeah. And honestly, this is some of the least fun I've had recording for this series since the Amped games, or that level in Yanya Cabalista. And we talked about, I think it was back in that Yanya level, or I guess that one Mad Dash Racing level, though the fact that I forgot about it means it's not on the same tier of memorability. But we kind of talked about when you're hitting restart on something that's 3 minutes long over and over and over again, it just really kind of compounds. I'm sure if I played all the way through never restarting, even if I failed after 40 minutes, it wouldn't have the same effect on me. But the thought that, like, I get to one of these later levels and I know that it's either get 10 points or just quit. Because, you can't take a break halfway through. Either get 10 points and move on, or just fucking quit, give up. Really took a toll on me. And this 20 minutes took like an hour, 10 minutes to actually play. which doesn't sound like a lot. Mainly my restarts were concentrated on the one level I always forget the name of. Not Bogstown, the other dark, rainy level.
Woodbridge?
Well, yeah, Woodbridge. Woodbridge is fucking shit, but we'll get there in a bit.
This is
Fuck
really
Woodbridge.
intense.
So,
Fuck it to hell.
This isn't a video to have fun listening to. Or this isn't a video where Bob, Matt, Blake, and I, like, say a lot of funny things.
Nope.
This is a video that exists because I need to show the whole game off, and I need to show that eventually I did get through it.
And that's why
and
me
that
and
I
you
could.
and them are here.
Yeah.
Yep. To the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Yep, through the good and the bad. Mostly bad.
But Paradise Valley, so first level, you saw I got second. I mean, that's the first notification, because you'd see I'd win by 20 seconds in all the previous difficulties. And then here, I was stunned, like, the AI just could keep up when they couldn't before. So I said, whatever. Okay, I'll let you have that. And then McKenna Rock, I think. I haven't played this in like a few weeks. Not a few weeks, but McKenna Rock, I knew I could get first. I played until I could. Still only won by half a second, but...
Oh, jeez, yeah, that is close.
You saw some of my restarts. I mean, I just hit one bad jump and then lead to the next bad jump. You don't get the speed to clear the next one well. And... I mean, you know, especially because the mistakes really do compound,
Yeah.
You fuck up one jump and then you fucked up the entire straightaway pretty much. Which again, in the previous levels, it wasn't that huge a deal. But by this point, like, I mentioned this in the Supercross, if I go to take a corner and I don't do it very well and my back end slides out and I lose all my speed, or like I go to do a rhythm section and I overjump or underjump and start just bouncing along the tops, I feel bad. Like, I feel like I just fucked it up completely.
It's like missing
Like-
a whole bunch of notes in Guitar Hero, like when the solo comes and you just can't hit anything.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
And
look at that
like when you
teleporting.
hit the solo, it's really satisfying, but when you don't, it's just ugh.
Yeah.
So yeah, they teleport back onto the track like very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have any teleport. You have to
No.
ride out until the game resets you.
Super prototype bikes. They all have them but you.
Well, just like in Supercross, there's some levels that I'd say are... Actually, are there any levels I'd say are gimmies? I don't know, I don't think so. But there are some levels that I would say are defeats no matter what.
Australia
Like Devil's
always
Gate.
Australia is always really a gimme to me. Never really had any problems with Australia.
You'll see how I take it when I get there.
Alright.
It's kind of a neutral there, but Devil's Gate, no chance. I don't know what the AI does. I literally don't know.
They teleport. That's what they do.
Like,
Yep.
right there, my back end slid out a little bit. If I hadn't done that, I'd have kept the speed, gone over the top jump, maybe gotten third. Maybe Travis wouldn't have beaten me. But I was never going to get first or second.
So, I guess the thing we can take away from Devil's Gate is that every time you go to Arizona in this game, it sucks.
I liked the Puma FNX
Yeah,
event.
that was fine.
I liked the
but-
tricking event.
Yeah. Fuck you, Arizona.
Okay, I mean, I've heard it's better in the winter. If I was playing this for
That is
like,
true.
in January, you'd be like, oh yeah, Arizona's great. I can like still wear cargo shorts. No? Okay.
Apparently in July you gotta wear like a fucking bikini when you go out in Arizona.
Yeah. Even when you're a dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, they passed all these laws or something that's just, whoa, Ugh. All of my jokes are floaters, but... Yeah, and then... Fuck, what was this called? Pacific Forest or whatever?
Pacific Hills.
Yeah, like, Pacific Hills. Yeah, like, I don't know. I admit, like I said, I haven't dialed these courses in a million freaking times. I'm sure that... And here I go, walking back on my own complaint again, which actually, no, I'm not going to finish my sentence. I need to be more assertive. I need to say, I need to have an opinion that I'm not going to fucking ruin later. So,
Wait,
no, okay,
having
I'm
an
not gonna
opinion
answer
on the
that.
internet? You absolute
What?
madman!
Yeah.
It's dangerous. You could get doxxed or something.
But, you know what? It's been floating around the back of my mind, and if this gets people clicking away, then I'm sorry, but I have to say it. This isn't towards any specific person, but just obviously you don't want to sit and watch a video full of kind of like this. It's kind of why I stopped streaming, because I just turned into a dick bag every single time. But I know that, like, there's people better than me at this. Like, you know, Jimmy, you've played this a ton. There's a guy in the comments section who's played this a shit ton. I know that I'm not the best you could get, but I am who you're gonna get. You know, I am the person with the capture card, with, you know, the will to show off all these games. Like, you can check Let's Play MTX Mototrax, and there's a couple other series that kind of got maybe some ways through, but maybe one single 250 master race on either of the events, and wow, master race, you know what I mean. But when you say, well, when you put it like that,
yeah, I played it on PC.
But this is the first time, only time you're gonna see someone showing off an entire series, getting through the entire thing. So I'm not the best you could get, but I'm who you're gonna get. And if you want to get something better, then capture card, or the game's on PC, or PS2 emulation is kind of getting there, so maybe you could go through. I don't know how well it runs.
I tried to run a PS2 emulator, and it ran like shit, but that's probably just because I have a laptop.
Yeah. I don't know, PS2 emulator and PS1 and PS2 are kind of in the gray area.
Yeah.
Where, like,
N64,
you know, like
you Nintendo run fine.
Nintendo emulation, you know, always runs flawless and runs really easy. Just download Dolphin or Project 64. But, like, PS1, PS2, there's something about getting, like, the boot drive and...
Yeah, that was always weird. PS2 is very dicey, because technically I think it's illegal to download all that stuff for the PS2.
I mean, honestly, I think it's illegal to emulate, period, but who cares?
Yeah. I'm
not gonna go,
I guess
go out and buy an NES.
Gray area.
I'm kind of sad Xbox emulation either hasn't taken off or is just, like, impossible, because, like, Flip, you know, I mean, sure, there's, like, Halo 2 Anniversary, you know, on the Xbox One, but if I could just load up my PC and play some old Halo 2 on, like, Xbox Connect or whatever, hell yeah, you know?
Xbox Connect? Oh, no.
Oh, no,
yeah,
not
Connect control.
Hold on, not KINECT, the old Xbox CONNECT.
I got scared for a second.
Xbox Live, but yeah.
Okay, good. Oh my god, I can't see shit here.
No, but
more teleporting. That's why Yamaha was better, because it had the teleporting feature.
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, if there was, like, there's not too many places where this would have been useful, but if you could, like, get a quick reset, that would have been pretty cool. But Bogstown, you live and die by that 9-pack. I mean, they advertise it in the intro to the level. If you hit that, you win. So,
yay,
I guess
victory.
It's a...
Yay,
Yay,
I
death.
guess it's a 3-minute race. You know, if you can hit that well both times, twice, and win without too much trouble, then cool. I'd say maybe that, again, not a gimme, but highly more likely to go ahead. But then right after that, here we come to Woodbridge.
Turn up your fucking brightness.
Yeah, and I complained about Woodbridge in the 250 East event, or whichever one it came in. I said it didn't feel that well designed. I couldn't seem to get as smooth a line. Things happened just so fast, one after another, that, like, the AI could do it perfectly, and I was just flailing. And that's no better, you know, the second time around. That's no better with more experience. But here's some of my restarts, including one where I was right at the end, and then it was just too dark.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'd accept third on this level, and I was literally 5 seconds from finishing, but I couldn't fucking see, and I crashed that. And I was so fucking mad that, hopefully you guys can hear this, I started smacking the goddamn controller against my fucking face.
Hey, that's what I do.
I've only done that, like, 3 times. Like, I don't throw controllers. The worst I do is, I fucking... God damn it, you know? And I got to that point. Like, this is... do you want to hear this? This is the fucking dark side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anger.
I actually spiked the controller to the floor once.
Yeah.
I think I was playing
I
Infamous
know
1.
better. I don't get so mad that I destroy things, but like my head was hurting the next day, and it's probably gonna hurt tomorrow since I faithfully recreated that. You know.
Well, at
I'm
least you
sorry.
didn't pay,
Yeah,
at least
all
pay
over the
attention to
place.
detail.
Yeah.
Like the AI is going way too fast for like the steering, and then they just decide, oh, reset.
Yeah, it's like back in like SSX Tricky, like in that game, if you were really good, you'd win all the time. But like you'd see the AI just rubber band hilariously because the AI's speed would increase, but not the speed of their actions. So they would jump and like do half of a trick and then land because like the speed of them jumping and then gravity pushing them back down.
Did Travis Pastrana just go to space?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
saw
know.
that too. I was like, what? Is it
Bon
just
voyage.
flying to the finish line? Just to do that like Mario
Oh, there he
Kart
is.
cheat? Mario
Yeah.
Kart 64 where you jump over like the berm and you jump over the other one and keep doing
Yeah.
like 2 laps around and then just win.
Roof to roof
I
and
wish
you could do
flying
that on
20
this.
stories up.
I wish you could do that on this track. Like, just jump off the side somewhere and then ride around the finish line again and, like, pass a lap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but,
It was some stadium level in the N64 Mario Kart.
Wario Stadium.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And then kind of Rainbow Road in a way. Actually, like,
Yeah, Rainbow
Yeah,
you should
Road.
watch
That
the
had a
speed
huge-
runs. Like, half of the
had a
laps or
huge
tracks,
gap.
you could do something weird on them.
Oh man, they just take off like
Yeah.
like crazy.
You know, speaking of
Yeah.
Rainbow Road, I think it kind of sucked how they just made it one big lap in Mario Kart 8. Like, at least make it 2 laps.
Yeah, remember with Mario Kart 8, I think that's the newer one, right? Yeah, that was kind of meh.
Yeah.
They have the Hemi bikes.
Yeah.
Though
yeah.
I do think that overall Mario Kart 8 is the best Mario Kart game ever. But,
It's pretty good, yeah.
yeah. Worst Mario Kart game is Wii. Wii just, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
Oh.
Wii was to show off their motion controls and all that.
Yeah. Anything that shoehorns in the motion controls
The
is a big
Wii
no.
wheel. Revolutionary.
I just play with a GameCube controller.
I mean, yeah. So yeah, Woodbridge. I was okay with getting third. I was going to get third. You saw it. First place is ahead by 8 seconds. And
Oh.
again, it's Ezra Lusk. Kind of like we talked about last time, the same AI is always getting either first or second, you know?
Like fucking
Either
Chad.
always placing top or placing right behind you if you're on top. So you can see, they're ahead by 2 points, and here I do the math. If I get first both times, and Ezra gets second both times, I get 20, Ezra gets 14. But otherwise, I guess... No, like, see, then if we traded, like, I got first once and then second the next, and Ezra got first and second, Ezra would be ahead. I keep wanting to say she. Sorry, Ezra just kind of seems like a girl's name to me.
It does, doesn't
But,
it?
so, now I'm in a position where I have to win Australia and Hawaii. And, again, I can't really take a break. Like, I can't save my progress. I can't come back to this tomorrow without leaving the Xbox on all night. And this is an Xbox original, so it's not going to freeze up or anything. It's really solid. But still, just like... You know, I pushed myself to do this now. To just finish it. Because I knew Hawaii is kind of a gimme to me, and I knew I could get through Australia, but still, this required another, like, 10 minutes of restarts, because I had to get first. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's fine. It's fine. Let it all out.
Sometimes the best has their days.
Yeah.
Well, also, I really like aesthetically, I really like Australia. It's just really bright and happy.
Yeah.
There's air
The
balloons.
nuclear facilities in the back.
It's definitely got a different feel, you know, different look than everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were pretty smart to, you know, go for something that, you know,
Also,
even if it's not super realistic.
another thing that I don't get, why are Australia and Hawaii in 250 East? When they're the two most western tracks in the game.
I don't know.
East of
I
something.
don't know.
They talking about like Far East?
It's weird. Like Australia and Hawaii are two definite locations, and then they say Woodbridge is like in England, but like
Yeah, that makes sense.
where are the other places? Like where's Paradise Valley?
I think
That
Paradise
is
Valley is
strange.
supposed to be
Maybe
northern,
most of them are
Northern
California.
California.
I guess it's just they assume the U.S.
Pacific
until
Hills.
you literally say Australia.
Well,
Pacific
this was
Hills
made
is,
in America, so
Pacific Hills is pretty obvious. Pacific Northwest, Washington, maybe British
Yeah.
Columbia.
Yeah,
Devil's Gate is
But, like-
Arizona. McKenna Rock is like.
it's like that BMX Portland level. One of those.
Yep.
One of those BMX games she's played.
yeah.
Where it says
Matt
Portland, but it's just like in the middle of nowhere.
Hoffman. Yeah, it's Portland, but it's actually like the woods. That was Matt Hoffman too. That was the first video Intelligent Calcium was on. Rest his soul. Now we only have his twin stepbrother.
Wait, did he really
Segmentation
die?
Fox.
Bring back the narrative. Ah, in first place.
Yeah,
Hey,
first
Ezra
place
got
by a
third.
second. You know, you just drilled it out. Yeah,
Travis
like,
Pastrana, where are you? What are you doing?
so now I'm good. I have 53. Ezra has 49. If I get second and Ezra gets first, I still win. So, kind of, you know, I can kind of fan myself a little bit now. You know, like Hawaii, I'm pretty confident on, but still, I can kind of screw up a bit as long as I don't get like third. You know, it was just right there, Woodbridge and Australia in a row, like the two hardest courses. And yeah, I'll say the hardest, because again, Bogstown, you live and die by that 9-pack. Hawaii, you basically live and die by the 12-pack. And you hit those the same way. You also kind of live and die by the ending section, which I suck at, but whatever.
Everybody.
Well, you
sucks
live
at
and die by the
section.
12 pack anyways with the LaCroix.
Yeah, yeah. I will fight you if you ain't a LaCroix boy.
I like LaCroix and also like Kroger brand because I think I like their orange better.
Oh,
You guys ever had a Public seltzer? It's really good.
no, I don't think so.
Public stuff is really good.
I don't really shop at Public that much.
Well,
Oh, is that like a place? Like, no, I don't even
yeah,
have a
it's
Publix by me.
it's a grocery store chain. It's Florida, Georgia, South Carolina.
Okay, then,
Oh yeah, not
Yeah.
everybody has every place around me.
Yep.
God, there was this grocery store back in Kansas City called Hy-Vee that I swear has like, okay, if I can talk about food for a bit, because that's my other obsession over, you know, extreme sports video games.
Yep.
So Hy-Vee had this frozen ravioli that was really good. Okay, not good for you, but like a nice comfort food or whatever. Now that I'm over
Whoa.
here,
Nice
like,
stopping.
frozen ravioli doesn't even exist unless it's like health food, you know?
Like Whole Foods,
What?
or like Trader
Not even
Joe's
Whole
or
Foods,
something.
just like Amy's whatever.
How
Like there's
is-
this brand like Amy's so and so. That's
How
like,
is frozen ravioli healthy for you?
I'm not saying it's. No, you don't mean me. But I just mean it was really tasty. But anyways,
Okay.
yeah, that's just not a thing over here. Like I'm gonna have to get it next time I
Hey,
go
you
back.
win!
So
Tim Ferry. Okay, Tim Ferry and Jamie Dobb both got 0 points over that entire series.
Yeah, against all
yeah,
odds.
so turned out I had a little bit more wiggle room because Chad Reed actually got first. So I still beat Urza, sorry.
No,
Maybe
it
I'm
isn't.
thinking it's
It
female
is.
because I'm thinking of Ezra Mole from like The Incredibles or something.
It is
but-
Ezra. Easy, alright.
Yeah, against all odds. Like I said, this is probably one of the hardest things I've had to do
Wait,
since some of the
Was
challenges.
that team
in, like,
manager's
the
name
amped
Ben
games.
Carson?
Ben Carson.
Yeah, Ben Carson. Ben
Holy
Carson
shit.
himself. Did you know that before he tried to run for president, he actually was the head of a motorcycle or
Really?
motocross brand?
He was a motocross manager and a brain surgeon at the same time. What a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had
operating
the-
on like Chad Reed's head.
Yeah, operating on brains is the same thing as operating on motorbikes, you know?
Obviously.
So
Yep,
what do they
Ben
tell you
Carson.
after you beat all this? They say, you should slow down and retire.
I mean, in the game, like, seriously?
Yeah.
Like, we got another secret character to play in Quick Play.
Hell yeah.
I already forgot his name. I wasn't paying attention.
Maggot?
Matt. No, that was last time.
It's either the
Oh.
Speed Demon, Officer Dick, or the Nokia Trickbot. Also, I really like how they carried over Officer Dick from the Tony Hawk games.
Speed Demon. I just went back because we're at the end of the video.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, you'll get that in one of the last two videos,
Yeah.
free ride or freestyle. But, yeah, so made your way through it. And
We did it.
I'm sure that, going back, doing it a second time might be a little easier. But just again, playing through for the first time with knowledge of how to do these games and with knowledge of the courses because you've seen them at least once already, and the ability to just restart and not get penalized, whatever. With all of that, it's still so fucking tough. Tough to the point that it's not fun. Especially with Woodbridge and Australia back-to-back at the end.
Again, it's like really hard.
Yeah, we did it.
It's like really hard Guitar Hero songs. At a certain point,
exactly.
They're just not fun to play.
Exactly.
But,
But we still have free ride and freestyle to go, and as we'll see in the next free ride, the game kind of continues being way too hard right at the end. I'd say the next free ride level has some challenges that weren't play-tested enough. But I shouldn't be this upset with them, so...
Alright.
I'm sorry. We'll see
fine.
you guys next time.
We did it, Reddit.
We did it, guys. 47 power points.